right here on the 10, right?
Yeah, took me 38.
All right, great Tuesday morning, one. Hope you're doing well. It's I'm Squirtle Jr. with Manufacturing Home Sales Mastery. With our 15 minutes of mastery that we do each and every day to get your day started off on the right foot with some information, inspiration, and motivation so that you can go out and attack the day. What's going on, Ro? Man, Ro's been on it, brother. Keep at it, man. Keep at it. You're doing a great job out there with RGN. But listen. Today is episode number 511 of our 15 Minutes to Master, where we are coming in to talk about team and why it is that you need a team. Erwin Raphael McManus writes, "The warrior does not need a crowd. They need a tribe." It's so interesting to hear that. The warrior does not need a crowd. In other words, the warrior is not there to perform for other people. The warrior simply needs the support. The warrior needs a responsibility. The warrior needs to feel that that person has to contribute in order for the tribe to survive, you know? And so I want you guys to think about this as we go through this. Like, okay. Think about going through life with nothing that you know of the outside world right now. You look outside the window, no cars, no highways as we have a view out here, no buildings, no homes, okay? Just desolate land. Just think of the land out there and think of these animals roaming around, right? And not having these great looking clothes that you wear daily, not having the cell phone or anything modern technology that we've got. And think about you being out in that desolate land, surrounded by all these vicious animals, and you have to go out there and take one down to be able to provide food for your tribe. Think of what that must have been like back in those days when that was the win. That was the sale. That was the game-winning shot, was taking down, whether it was that elephant, that woolly mammoth, or whatever it is that you're trying to take down, just to bring food back to your tribe, because that's how it was back in the day. That's what life was. And it was about serving others. It was about you as a leader within your tribe going out there and providing for your people. And so when you stop to think about it, it's no different for us today. Yes, there's a lot of modern technologies. Yes, you look outside the door and there's not these animals roaming around that you got to go take down in order to provide for yourself. Now, there are some areas around the world that people still live that way, right? But for the most part, we're modern civilization. You don't have to go through that. But you, as whatever role you play right now, but if you're a sales consultant out there, you still have to perform. You still have that responsibility for your tribe. And I'm not just talking about your immediate family. I'm talking about your tribe, like your team within your office, the company that you're employed with. Those are your responsibilities. It's on you to provide. I always describe it this way to my sales teams. Nothing happens until you help a family, until you're able to help a family and that family moves forward and says, yes, we're willing to buy it. Nothing happens. But when you are able to get that done, not only a lot of us just stop and think, hey, well, I sold a house. They're going to get a house delivered. These people are going to move in. But we don't stop to think about everything that's involved, and more importantly, everyone that's involved. Because the moment you get somebody to move forward and say yes, and you get them through their loan process, and they actually decide to buy, and they go out there and they decide to close on their loan, and you order a house, Man, it all goes into effect. Because if you stop to think about it, at that point in time, if you work it backwards from the family moving in, you've got cities and municipalities that are able to now charge taxes, have infrastructure, develop land. So you've got those people that go out there and do the utility work who now have work to do. You have the set crews that now have a home to set to be able to provide for themselves. You have delivery companies that are able to deliver homes, and those drivers can provide for their families. You've got the factory which just built the house, but don't just think about the factory, but all those people working at the factory, and then plus all the people that work at the factories that provide the materials for that house. The list goes on and on, all simply because you stepped up and led the way, all because you stepped up and did what you should be doing all of the time. But look, what does all that have to do, Caesar, with me needing a team? Well, here's the thing. You see, as humans, we are designed to be tribal. We're not designed to be lonely individuals, because you think about it this way, okay? Let's say we were back in that time frame. And I got all this information from this great book, man. I've been reading this book, Leaders Eat Last, from Simon Sinek. And what I read last night, it really struck a chord with me, because in the book, he starts talking about how, if you stop to think about it, we as humans, look, our skin, it cuts very easily, okay? We're not like those animals. We don't have the tough skin of an elephant that won't get easily hurt. You can easily cut, bleed out, die, right? You think about back in those days, it wasn't one person going out to hunt. It was a group of people that would go out to hunt, that tribe that worked together in order to take down the prey to bring back to the people. So by the same token, that one person, if they did go out by themselves, they're probably going to lose that fight at some point in time with some animal that they confront. That animal is better prepared, more powerful to take them down. But a group of people, it can't. It's the same thing with us. If you try and go about this career of sales alone, even though it is an individual sport, what I sell, what you sell provides for you and your family, right? But if you try and go it alone and isolate yourself, you're going to struggle. You're going to suffer. You're not going to have that sense of responsibility beyond yourself. And it's going to be easy for you to give up on your goals, give up on the process, give up on the steps that you need to be taking. And you're going to go about things in a way that's going to create more problems and more stress for you. Rather than if you decided to be a part of your team, help promote the team, help push the team, help move the team forward, that you're going to feed off of that. Because even if you have some people, or maybe most of them, don't respond to it, maybe you're surrounded, unfortunately, by a group of people that just are not high performers like you, okay? Even though they may not be contributing to the end goal, you just having that sense of responsibility is going to push you forward. It's going to keep you sharp, and it's going to make sure that you're not skipping the steps that need to be taken in order to accomplish what you're after. We're tribal by nature. We are people that need people. A lot of us like to say that, no, I don't need anybody. No, that's not really true. Okay. A person who will isolate themselves, and there's no way that you can not be around people. If you are, eventually you're going to end up in a situation that you don't want to be in. And so when we're talking about what we do every single day, this is why we need a team. This is why I need a team. There's no way that I could do it all on my own. There's no way that we could have gotten to where we're at by myself. There's no way that we can continue to grow if it's just me. There's no way that I can make every single decision for every single thing that has to be done to continue to, not just to continue to move forward, especially to continue to grow. And you need a team as well. From your own support system within your family, to the people that you work with daily, to the people that will continue to, that you'll continue to meet and get to know as you continue to grow in your career. So appreciate the fact that you have a responsibility beyond yourself. Understand that what you do is not just about you. And understand even more importantly that your real responsibility beyond helping people to accomplish their goal of finding that place that they want to call home is to develop the people around you. It may not be perfect. You may not do it right every single day, but the fact that you give responsibility to folks, you let them run with certain things, you ask for their help when you need it, just in you challenging them that way is going to allow them to develop and grow or fall by the wayside, because not everybody makes it. But yes, everybody plays a role in it. And Ro writes on here, lenders, transport crews, factories, all of them, they're all part of our team. Think about it. Your factory reps, they help you with product knowledge. Your lenders obviously help you get deals done for get the financing in place for your customers. And they may be able to provide information to your buyers about what they've got going on, what they're about to get into. Being able to get your contractors or your transport company to speak to these folks, meet them out at their property, let them know what's going to happen. All of us work together. We need every single one of us working together in unison to accomplish what we're after. And when you accomplish what you want, they get to accomplish what they want as well. That's the beautiful thing about life. That's the beautiful thing about success, is that it's not an individual sport. I don't care what it is that you do, from manufacturing home sales to restaurants to whatever it is. No one person wins, and that's it. Everybody, there's so many other people that will win. If it's a restaurant, you're winning by having clients. They get to feed their family, so they get an emotional win as well. They're satisfied. Okay, but you've got your employees that are there. You've got the community that benefits from the taxes that you pay. It's on and on and on. So don't ever think that whatever it is that you do is an individual sport. We need our team. We need to grow our team, and we need to appreciate our team. We need to appreciate the fact that we have the responsibility to always perform. So you can't afford not to show up. No matter how bad it is, no matter what may be going on, no matter what problems may be happening in your life or in your business, you have to show up. The only day that you are allowed to not show up is that day they put you under. At that point, nothing you can do. But up until then, as long as you've got breath in you, you need to show up. So go out there today, this Tuesday, and show up. No, this is not April Fool's. It is April 1st. Hope you guys started off the month strong yesterday. Man, let's go out there and do some great things. I know you can, and that's what we want for you here at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. For those of you that are not aware, okay, yesterday we put out our first edition of The Shift. It's a great informational resource that we put out. You can go on our LinkedIn. You'll have links there for it. I'm going to also put it on the rest of our social media this morning. But it's a great informational resource that will be coming out each and every Monday, not just about manufactured home sales mastery, but about the people out in the industry. Ro, you know what? As a matter of fact, man, if you're still watching, we'd love to have you on it, put a piece on there on you, because I see what you're doing out there, man. So reach out to us. I'll put you in contact with Marissa. She'll get you set up with the information she needs. But let's get on a call and figure this out. But look, this is great for the industry. As we've told you before, we're bringing new things. We're bringing information. We're not just information, but programs and events, all to promote and move the industry forward. And that includes you. So we've got that. Tomorrow we have our Path to Mastery Collective. It's a mastermind group that we put together specifically for the industry. If you're interested in getting some information on that, also you can go on our website. There's a tab there for Mastermind. Go on there. You can get all the information on the program. If you'd like to join us for our call tomorrow evening, I'd love to have you, man. get you some access for the one call at no charge. Come join this network of individuals that are looking to move the industry forward. You guys have a great Tuesday. Go out and do great things. We'll be talking again tomorrow. Hey, we're flying out tomorrow, so I'm definitely recording the 15 minutes to master. We're on our way to Indiana. We'll be in Indiana for the rest of the week. So you guys, as always, go out and do great things. Man, we'll be in here each and every day as we do. And we've got a whole bunch more things coming, from new podcasts to old podcasts to more and more programs that we've got. Man, we are a month away, just about a month away from unveiling something that is going to blow the lid off of it around here. So you guys have a great day. We'll be talking again soon. Until then, my friends, as always, can't wait to meet you.